Welcome to Vildmarksliv. If you're new to this channel is about hunting, fishing, workings around my homestead with my gun dog Elmer. Hope you like the videos that I'm posting. In this video we need to go back in time a little bit. It all started the 1st of May. I was on my way to get the SD card from my trail cam when I spotted the antlers from a buck bedded at the side of the licking stone. The buck ran away, and as I was going through the pictures, I saw that the buck was in terrible condition. It had diarrhea and it was really thin. I realized that its days were numbered. The sickness it suffered from was a parasitic worm that results in death. Many reports in the northern countries had been reported, and this was my first encounter of it. At the same time, a friend of mine texted me that he wanted to hunt springbuck. That's legal in Sweden, and it's actually allowed from the 1st of May. I told him that I had a sick buck running around that I needed help to put down, of mercy, and because of feeling bad for an animal that would meet a horrible and cruel fate for starvation and dehydration. We put up a plan, and it was successful. My friend got his first wild game, and the buck didn't need to suffer anymore, with the risk of infecting other animals. It had beautiful antlers. What a buck, if the sickness hadn't got him. I'm really glad that we got him. Titta vad klenarna är. Det är ingenting kvar på. Ja, det där ska jag göra ordning åt det. Men titta vad klen. Lungträff. Han simmar ner i vattnet, då får du inte skjuta. Han måste upp högre. Vad säger du? Han ligger kvar och tittar på backen bort. Vad gör han för någonting? Han tittar uppåt. Alltså bort ifrån oss. Ja. Vänta på att han kliver upp. Han måste upp högre. Du vet, han sprattlar ju efter att skjuta honom och då åker han ner i vattnet. Swallows are one of my precious things here. I do really love them. They can really sing. So I'm milling, and I've been milling for a day now, and I just moved my logosol to another place, so I'm gonna start milling here today. I'm not gonna do a lot of milling videos because there's so many milling videos on YouTube that I don't think I would be the one that can do any better than those. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you where I am and how beautiful the forest gets when the logs are out there. So, drop that one. So, in the earlier videos, I showed you where I set up the milling frame for the logosol. So I've been milling here, and I'm using a blockchain to drag the logs here because they were actually lying down here in the in the hole here. And now I have this log, that log, and a third log over there. So I'm gonna pull them here, and I'm gonna use my logosol here to cut them into boards, because I want boards with the edges left, and I'm gonna use it on the walls of my homestead. So this is fir, and if you look at the grains, you can see how old this one is. And this is typical Swedish logs. The grain is really old. I mean, this log is probably something between 1800 years. So, and if you look at the same here, you can see how you can see the lines. This is really slow growth. And it's because we're up north of Sweden, where the trees doesn't grow as fast as in the southern parts of Sweden. And these trees were, well, it was a really hard winter storm, and the wind pushed the trees over because there was hardly no snow, and since the ground wasn't frozen, it just pushed them, so they tipped over. So that's what I'm milling. I need to mill the fir because we have a beetle otherwise that goes into the trees, and they will swarm in the beginning of June. So I really need to get them out of the forest. And well, that's about it. The milling is going good. So here we got a 2-inch board, and we will probably something between 9-inch, and we got a 4-inch, and it's probably something yeah, like 9-inch as well. So real good. Let's keep on milling. Some good panel boards here. I'm gonna use them at the cabin, as I said. I'm just gonna scrape the edges off so it's rounded. I think that's gonna look real nice. The fur it gets lighter, so it's not like pine that goes yellow when it dries. This one stays white, so it's a really nice wood, and it's really good to have to withstand moist. Since I don't have an ATV, tractor, or other sort of vehicle to pull these ones, I need to use a winch. So I have a hand winch. It's attached to the tree, and I just like easily can move them by hand power. And then when I have them in position here, I just put them on the logs, and then it's easier for me to get them up on the log saw. So that's how I do it. Takes time, but I don't need to hurt my back or anything. I just have to work those triceps. Oh yeah, come on baby. Whoa.